Back. All right, my bad, my bad. All right, what's going on, fam? All right, we're here. Got the audio. Everything is nice and crisp. All right, we're ready to make it do what it do on this wonderful Sunday. Little feedback there, but that's all right. What's up, room? The room is packed already, I see. Well, we got people flooding in the room. We're almost at 1,000 people. So there's Curl. Yeah, that was the joint right there. You dig? What's up, Big Ka? Yes, indeed, man. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Ready to chop up game as usual. You know, my face is a little ashy, but it's going to be all right in a few minutes. Oh, man, a lot of stuff going on. First of all, let me shout out to Boston. Shout out to Boston. Well, I did a lecture in Boston this weekend, man. The people in Boston were absolutely amazing. The Boston family was absolutely amazing, man. Boston showed so much love. Man, I don't know why I haven't been to Boston before. That was my first time going to Boston. I've been everywhere, but I've never been to Boston, and that was my first time. Very interesting city, but the brothers and sisters there, man, they rolled out the red carpet for me. Shout out to the promoter, Cyrus. Real dude, man. Everything went smooth with the lecture out there, man. I wish all the lectures were as smooth as it was out there, man. The promoters were on deck. The security was on deck. The audience was lovely. Oh, man, beautiful brothers and sisters out there in Boston, man. Thank you very much, JJ. He was there. The audience was beautiful, man. The energy was just magnetic. And, you know, everything was cool in the gang. No money issues. You dig? So, yeah, Boston was off the chain. Shout out to Taylor Andre, the sister. She does a radio show out there. I did her show when I was out there. Yeah, I had some brothers, some FOIs, and them brothers were on point. Those brothers were 100% on point. Yeah, I didn't have the Hidden Colors 4. I thought I brought Hidden Colors 4 with me, but I had Hidden Colors 3. But I'm going to make sure that I'm going to have the Hidden Colors 4 for my next lectures next week. I got a bunch of lectures next week. I'm going to be in Milwaukee Saturday. I'm going to be in Chicago Sunday. Next Thursday, not this coming Thursday, but Thursday the 28th, I'll be in Atlanta. Then I will be in Cleveland on the 30th, which is Saturday. That's going to be off the chain because it's going to be me, David Banner, George Frazier, and Brother Kaba. So that's going to be off the chain in Cleveland. Then a week after that, on August 6th, I'll be in Phoenix. So you guys can go to TariqLive.com. Y'all better get your tickets right now. Go to TariqLive.com. TariqLive.com to join me. Yeah, I'll be down in Atlanta at the Rich Theater at the Woodruff Arts Center. You guys go to TariqLive.com, get your tickets. That one's going to be off the chain down in Atlanta. I'm going to probably, when I get to Atlanta, I'm going to probably open a bank account at that bank, that black bank down there that everybody's opening accounts in. And there's another bank out here I'm going to open an account with tomorrow. So I'm glad there's a movement of people opening accounts with these black banks. Yes, indeed. So it's going to be, got a real busy week. How far is Milwaukee from Chicago? Because I didn't know it was that close. Because we're looking at the flights and everything. And all the flights, there were no real direct flights from Milwaukee to Chicago. And I see that it's pretty close. So that's probably why there are no direct flights. So I think I can drive from Milwaukee to, what's up, Aki J? I can drive from Milwaukee to Chicago and vice versa. What's up, Doctor? You had the Cooperate hat on. That's what's up. You opening one in Houston, Aki? That's what's up. So Milwaukee is about. Okay, somebody's trolling. Hold on. Let me see who it is. The blood. Oh, okay. Okay, Okay, he's one of these trolls from Twitter. I get on him in a minute. The Twitter trolls are just all up on my timeline. I got him. What was I saying? He made me lose my train of thought. Oh yeah. The drive. You say the drive is about 2 or 3 hours from Chicago, Milwaukee? It didn't seem like it was that far. 2 or 3 hours from Milwaukee? It's 2 hours from Milwaukee to Chicago. Someone said Aki's so damn fine. All right. Because I heard it was like an hour and a half, so I want to be sure because we'll probably just drive instead of getting another flight because it's so close. We can just knock those 2 hours out. It's about hour and a half. Okay. About a 90-minute drive. And it should be like a straight shot. What freeway do we get on to go from Chicago to Milwaukee? Because I'll probably just fly into Chicago. We get a room there for the crew. We'll drive up to Milwaukee the day of the lecture, then basically drive back that night. Say 2 hours because of traffic, but we're doing this on the weekend. Say I-30. The drive is about an hour and a half. Okay. About an hour and 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we can knock that out. We'll just, that's what we were going to do. We'll just get a room in Chicago and we'll just drive up there. We are packed in this room tonight. Say Chicago traffic is still bad on the weekends. Ban We Was Kings. Okay, where he at? Okay, the racist trolls are in here heavy. The Twitter Nazis are in here. What's up, Marcus Williams? Okay. Let me ban him. Where's who was that? I wish Ola was in here so I can make Ola a mod. I wish Ola was in here so I can make him a mod so I can focus and not worry about having to ban. What's up, Jazzy? So yeah, we're gonna have a great time in Milwaukee and Chicago. We're gonna have a very good time, and Atlanta too, and Cleveland. We're gonna have a real good time chopping it up. I'm good, Marcus. We're good over here. Let me get a phone call real quick. A lot of folks are calling. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's going on, brother Tariq, man? This is Shiloh Johnson. I'm calling from Daytona Beach, man. I'm one of your biggest fans, man. You're truly a mentor, bro. Real talk, man. I put all of my friends on your books and your game, but some of them really are not receptive to the game. But I guess the game isn't for everyone. I'm just calling to give you a shout out.
Yes, indeed.
Much love. I'm 20 years old. I'm in college down in Daytona Beach. I'm doing my pimping, doing my little breezies on the side. But I just called to give you a shout out, bro. Appreciate you, man. Love you, dog.
Thank you, brother. Now, wait, what part of Africa are you from?
I'm from the Bahamas.
Oh, okay. I hear that accent. How long you been out there in Florida?
This is my second year. I came out. I graduated 2 years ago, so this is my second year. So I'm doing my thing.
There you go, man. Thank you for the call. Much respect, brother. Yeah, my brother was kind of excited. Brother had some of that Bahamian jerk chicken that he just ate. You dig? Let me see. Where are my regulars in the room so I can mod up some people so we can get it in. Let me see who we got. What's up, Shea Butter Allah? Shea Butter Allah. Let me see who we got. Who we got in the room? Henry James. There we go. Right there. Let me make Henry James. I made Henry a mod. Yeah, definitely. That's the OG, Henry James. And who else? So Henry James, if you see some fuckery in the room, man, feel like you can zap them at your discretion. Let me see who else we got. A lot of folks in the room right now. So, yeah, a lot of stuff we got to talk about tonight. I need to mod one more person. Cyrus. Hey, what's up? Everybody say what's up to Cyrus the Great. This is Cyrus right here. Cyrus the Great. He was the promoter up in Boston. Real good, thorough dude. Real good, thorough dude, man. That theater was beautiful. Man, the Historic Strand, that was a beautiful theater. The owner, the sister who runs it, beautiful sister, wonderful sister. And everything was on point, man. That brother held it down. So, yeah, I definitely got to get back out there so we can chop it up. Yeah, Stormfront is in the room heavy tonight. Let me who else can I make a mod in the room? Who else? Somebody whose name that looks familiar. That's in here all the time that I know ain't on the BS. I really wish O was in here. Okay, somebody's name will pop up in a minute. Somebody will pop up that I know. But, what's up, DC? D Cook? But as y'all know, what's up, Jay Prince? Down in Baton Rouge today, there was another shooting. There was another shooting of police. There were 3 cops that were killed, unfortunately. One of the cops was black, so, you know, that's very unfortunate. I mean, anybody getting killed, but just especially we don't need another black person out of anybody getting killed. So black, one of the cops that was killed was black. He just had a baby, so that's extremely unfortunate. And again, they're not bringing any kind of justice to, you know, the death of Alton Sterling, and that's why all of this nonsense has trickled down all over the place. We got to be very clear why all of this nonsense and ridiculousness is happening is because these people allowed race soldiers posing as police officers. They allowed these people to execute innocent black people with impunity, and they violate the Constitution while doing so. Those 2 race soldiers, suspects, posing as cops who are still walking free, were allowed to violate the Constitution, violate the oath of police, because there's nothing in the police manual that says hold somebody down, pin their arms down, and hold their other arm, and then execute them. And that's what happened. Now, some of the Twitter racists and Twitter Nazis will lie and say, well, Alton Sterling was resisting arrest and reaching for a gun, and that's just not true. We've seen the video. The man got executed. You don't execute people. That's not police work. And that's not taking the oath of the Constitution. That's a clear violation. And you're not a cop if you're doing that. And, you know, people around the country are retaliating, unfortunately. And there was a person today who shot, allegedly, because we don't know all the facts, to be honest. And I'm just going to say allegedly because we don't know what's what. We don't know all the facts. We do not know all the facts because, you know, a lot of this stuff is weird. Sometimes they say it's 3. They say it's 3 gunmen, then it's 1, then it's 2, then they shot on the roof, then they shot on the ground, and it's just. So I don't know. We don't know. That's why I say allegedly, because we don't know the facts. So the alleged shooter today was a black guy named Gavin Long. Is that his name? Was that his name? Gavin Eugene Long? Is that his name, family, in the room? Gavin Long. I think that's his name. And, you know, they found Gavin Long's YouTube page and they found his Twitter page. And evidently, on his Twitter page, he would retweet me a lot. The guy followed me on Twitter. And I think he posted an interview that I did on the radio on his YouTube page. So the guy was a follower of some of my stuff. and he retweeted some of my stuff. So now, do you know these white supremacists are trying to tie me in to the damn shooting in Baton Rouge? These white supremacists are talking about, I radicalized this dude, I influenced this dude. So they're making up all types of shit right now on Twitter. They're trying to tie me in with this dude. I don't know this dude from a can of damn paint. Yeah, they did grip like that the other day, and I'm not shocked. I mean, look, people know me, so I know how the white supremacists operate. So with them, that's that all in, we are white and we say so, you're guilty because we say you're guilty. So if one black person does something, everybody they know, you don't even have to know them, but everybody they know is guilty too. It's that old bullshit. So I'm not shocked. They did the same thing with Griff. With Griff, me and Griff, we have our differences, but I don't want them to pin no bullshit on Griff. And they had a picture of Griff with the Dallas shooter, Micah Johnson. It looked like Micah probably went to a Griff lecture and just took a picture with him, as people do. And they were trying to tie Griff in with that bullshit. Now they're doing it to me. So, and again, I don't know this dude from a can of paint. I ain't never met this dude. I got hundreds of thousands of followers on all of my social media pages, so I don't know exactly who's following me. And they're trying to, the white supremacists are very slick. They're like, Tariq, that's your buddy, your friend, you Black Lives Matter guys. And y'all know I ain't got nothing to do with no damn Black Lives Matter. And again, I'm going to say this, and I know some media people are watching. I know you're watching. I don't know Gavin. I've never talked to Gavin. Have no idea who he is. Nobody influenced them. There's nothing I've ever said about shooting anybody. There's nothing I said about targeting police. There's nothing I've damn sure never told nobody about killing another black person, which is what he did. So that's some shit I definitely would not advocate. But again, they're just, that's how they do. In a system of systematic racism, you got to expect them to arbitrarily tie you in with some bullshit, no matter how far removed you are from it. Oh man, they've been calling me Black Lives Matter. I'm a Black Lives Matter supremacist. They've been throwing that Black Lives. Y'all know I do not associate. There's nothing about me that's down with no damn Black Lives Matter. I don't agree with, because Black Lives Matter is controlled opposition. It's controlled by non-black people. So I ain't a part of that. Some of those so-called Black Lives Matter leaders don't even rock with me like that. But yeah, they're getting desperate. And some of these fools was trying to tell me, well, I need to denounce the dude. Yeah, he's associated with you. Why don't you denounce him? Why don't you denounce these nuts? I'm about to denounce somebody I don't know for something that I ain't never advocated. Why don't you denounce white supremacy? If we're going to start talking about who should denounce something, you denounce these race soldiers posing as cops. You denounce these white supremacists who have infiltrated law enforcement according to the FBI. Denounce that. Don't tell me who to denounce. People I don't know. Who disavow. Fuck out of here. But to disavow nothing that I ain't got nothing to do with. Yeah, they real slick on that. And y'all won't say nothing about these people executing innocent people and then criminalizing them. Oh, please. Yeah, they're always trying to find, and the guy, when somebody just sent me a video, the guy clearly says he's not associated with anybody. Let me play a video, I'm going to play the audio of it, of the Gavin guy. Somebody just sent me this and I saw it earlier. He said that he's not affiliated with anybody. He made a video saying this. Hold on.
Oh, and this is very important. I wanted to let y'all know, because if anything happened with me, because I'm an alpha male, I stand up, I stand firm, and I stand for mine.
Now, this is the alleged shooter talking, because he made a lot of videos. So this is the alleged shooter talking.
Till the end, to the last day in this flesh. but I'm not the flesh. I'm not the body. I have a body. But I just want to let y'all know, don't affiliate me with nothing. I'm not affiliated with the Black Business School, even though I might promote their business or something like that, or any of my friends, any of my associations. Those are just associations. I'm not affiliated with it. Yeah, I was also a Nation of Islam member. I'm not affiliated with it.
Yeah, that's another thing. They were trying to tie him in with the Nation of Islam. So you got to watch these Twitter races because they're going on Twitter talking about, yeah, he's a member of the Nation of Islam. They're going around, see, the Twitter races, they'll tell a half-truth if they do tell a truth. So I think he used to be in the Nation, but he's not in it anymore. So, but again, here it is.
With the money team. Some having it be like, well, yeah, well, he's with Floyd Mayweather. No, don't affiliate me with nothing. Black Business School. I was a Christian. I was in Africa. Don't try to say, oh, he was Africa. He was this and that. No. They'll try to put you with ISIS or some other terrorist group or anything. No. I'm affiliated with the spirit of justice. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? You see Convos with Cosmo. That's me. I created that. That's what I'm affiliated with. Conversations with Cosmo. The shit that I built. Me and my own. And with the spirit of justice. That's it. So just make sure. No affiliations. No. I thought my own thoughts. I made my own decisions. I'm the one who got to listen to the judgment. That's it. And my heart is pure.
And that's from his own damn mouth. So y'all shut the fuck up trying to talk about I influenced him and all that stupid shit. You influenced them, Tariq. You radicalized them. Well, the racists are so goddamn slick with that bullshit. This man said out of his own mouth. He thought his own thoughts, all that stuff. So y'all cut the BS out. No, I'm not shocked at it. I understand how systematic racism works. That's how they do. It's the I'm white and we say so thing. You know, we're white and we say so. And they're oh man, the racists are all on my Twitter timeline. Yeah, they're all on my Twitter time. Just like Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson wasn't affiliated with nothing, but they still try to tie him in with shit. It was Fraudinista. Yeah, I'm not. They said Fraudinista Jones was in on it too. You know, they're talking about they're tweeting. They're going to report me to the FBI. All right, the FBI already know who I am. And what you gonna report? Like the FBI ain't already monitoring me. I know they already check out what I do. Hell, I'm on the internet. What you gonna tell the FBI? I'm posting their stats all day? Because that's what I do. When I'm on Twitter, I'm basically posting FBI stats. You dig? I'm posting their stuff. Y'all, who has a link to the video? This is his video. Let me give y'all a link to the video of him, of Gavin, saying that he's alone. He thinks his own thoughts. Yeah, the FBI is probably watching now. You dig? Yeah, they probably monitoring and watching. That's why I don't hide anything. You know, I don't hide anything. I'm against execution of people. I'm against violations of the Constitution, which is what happened to Alton Sterling and Philando and Tamir Rice and Eric Garner. These people had their constitutional rights violated. And I'm for the upholdment of the Constitution. There's nothing to hide about that. Everything I talk about within the context of the Constitution. That's why y'all always hear me talking about the Constitution and all of these so-called groups like the NRA who are supposed to be thumping that Constitution, but when it comes to black folks, everybody gets quiet when the Constitution comes up. So you can watch me all day. I'm talking about the Constitution, which is what law enforcement is supposed to be upholding anyway. I ain't got shit to hide. There's nothing to hide with me. Yeah, I speak out about these people violating the Constitution, shooting black children. Yeah, I speak out against that. I'm not Kevin Gates or Barkley or none of these buck dancing Sambos who sit up here and get around people in the dominant society and justify people being executed against the law of the Constitution. Stop it. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Chris from Brooklyn.
Hey, Chris, how are you, sir?
Chillin', man. How are you?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
Good, man. Hey, I don't know if you're talking about what happened, what took place earlier today in the Baton Rouge area.
I am talking about that. Yes, I am.
Okay. Given about what took place in Dallas with Michael Johnson and the Baton Rouge today,
Yeah.
do you think, like, with black people, with the retaliation coming towards the police, do you think that's the new form of rioting with black folks?
You know, I don't know, man, because the people at this point, they're feeling hopeless now. People at this point are feeling absolutely hopeless because now there's just no law that protects you. We keep trying to hold up this Constitution, which is what I'm always talking about, but people keep ignoring that. And when people see that we keep getting punished based on the Constitution, but we're not getting protected by the Constitution, people just feel hopeless and don't know what to do at this point. And it looks like people are tired of crying. People are tired of begging. So people are just having a fuck it moment. So people
because it's been a long time coming.
Right.
It's been a long time coming. You know, and people are now, you know, coming to their senses. You know, it's no longer about when you're riding, you're not getting the justice that you want. You destroy your own. You destroy your own community. You're now like people are now waking up and trying to fight back, literally.
Hey, man, you know, I just wish that people, and we as Melanoid people, we got to start really bringing the Constitution up when we're talking about what's going on. Because that's what I always do. And when I start talking about the Constitution, people quickly change the subject because they know that these are constitutional violations. My man up there in Minnesota, Philando, that was a clear violation of his constitutional rights because that man was reaching for his ID and his permit to show the police who asked for it. This whole narrative that these racists are trying to say that he was going to shoot a cop, that man did not have a criminal record. He was a school cafeteria worker. The last
and
thing
they said they showed some picture of another suspect that they say he looked like, or whatever. If you seen that,
yeah, that's another lie that they're trying to say that there's a suspect in a store robbery. I don't know how they're trying to tie that in, but it's utterly ridiculous. But again,
they did that after. They showed that picture after the fact. Though. Keep in mind.
Right. So it is what it is, man. Look, that's why we got to uphold that Constitution and let people know we need to talk about what this Constitution about, so we can get it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, you keep. I noticed you mentioned about how we need to protect ourselves, right, and arm ourselves.
Yes, like the Second Amendment says. Right.
Huh?
Just like the Second Amendment says. That's the Constitution. Yes.
Yeah. This might sound a little far-fetched, but you know how, like, the Koreans, they have Taekwondo, Brazil, they have Jiu-Jitsu, and Thai has Muay Thai kickboxing, right?
Yeah.
What about, like, from our origin of fighting? You know, you keep talking about, like, the Mandingo or the Moors or whatever, their fighting style. Why don't we, you know, learn that, do some research on that fighting style, and learn how to, you know, teach that to ourselves?
Yeah, of course. Go for it. Whatever you do, you can do the bite a motherfucker style. Whatever you need to do to protect yourself. It don't matter the style. You know, you protect yourself. You have a constitutional right to protect yourself. All right. But thank you for the call, brother.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's see. We got somebody in Ohio. Look, no, that's just not Ohio. Is it Ohio? What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, Tariq, what's going on? This is Mark from Cleveland. How are you, man?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Man, I'm hanging in there, dude. I'm hanging in there. Well, as you know, the Republican convention is in Cleveland.
Yes.
But I'm seeing more military stuff being moved in. I think they're doing a dry run for martial law.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Could be. It definitely could be. You know, that's why
because what they did, they sealed off downtown Cleveland like it's an internment camp. And like I said, I'm not too thrilled to be going to work in it tomorrow morning, man. Can you elaborate on that, brother?
Right.
And thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, man, we could be going that way, man, because look, the world is burning, man. There's terrorist attacks all over the place. over in France, over in Nice, there was somebody ran like 80 folks down in a truck. Over in the country of Turkey, there was an attempted military coup where they tried to take over the country. A part of the military tried to take over. So there's a global unsettling, man. And there's a global dissatisfaction. You know, over in Britain, they got Brexit. So, you know, over here you got, you know, race soldiers posing as cops, white supremacists, according to the FBI, according to their own documents. You have white supremacist organizations who have infiltrated law enforcement, and they're out here slaughtering people based on race. So we got a real problem globally. Say the Turkey coup was BS. It'll bring, yeah. Turkey, it's very important for them to get control of that region. You dig? So there's a global dissatisfaction, man. There's a global dissatisfaction. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they got martial law over here. They always talk a lot about martial law. And what's interesting, the racists will always blame black folks as being agitators. They're trying to blame, well, Obama's trying to create martial law. It's Black Lives Matter and Beyonce trying to create martial law. They're trying to agitate because they're funded by the Jews. It's never the fault of the white supremacists. They don't take responsibility for nothing. Let's get this call. What's up? Who's calling? Yo.
Hello.
Hey, who's this?
It's just Tanya. Tariq, I had two points to make. First of all, thanks for taking my call.
Yes.
And the first one is, because I've had a couple Twitter wars myself, and I'm normally pretty good on my feet. But they were saying Black Lives Matter had something to do with the Baton Rouge shooting. And I'm like, you can't, just because a black man supposedly did the shooting, you can't blame Black Lives Matter. And one of the ladies said, well, how can you blame us for slavery? So I wanted to know, how would you react to that? Because I really didn't know what to say.
How can we blame them for slavery?
Well, I know how we can, but she, because I was saying you can't blame us because Black Lives Matter, because I'm not with Black Lives Matter. Right. We're just black people. You know, and she's like, well, you can't blame us for what our ancestors done.
Bullshit.
So I was just kind of...
Oh, no, because 100% of the population benefited from slavery. I don't benefit from no damn Black Lives Matter, neither do you. I'm not a part of Black Lives Matter at all. I don't do shit. I don't represent nothing. But all of them benefited from slavery now. They try to act like, see, watch them. They always say, well, only a few people were slave owners. No, but 100% of the people benefited from the slave trade because the slave trade created all the other industries, the cotton industry, the train industry, the textile industry. All of that was birthed out of the slave trade. The insurance industry, the clothes making industry, the shoe factories, all of that was birthed from the slave trade. There was nothing over here before the slave trade. So the slave economy built all of the, not some, not half, not a percentage. The slave industry built all of the wealth of this country, and every person who came over here from Europe benefited from that free slave labor, and they know it.
You're damn right.
Yes, indeed. And thank you so much, sister. Oh, go ahead.
And one more thing I wanted to say. They tried to tie you to this guy because he follows you on Twitter or whatever. Yeah. Well, so did Philandro Castile. So what's the point? Thanks, Tariq.
Thank you, dear. Yes, indeed. Yeah. If I'm gonna denounce this dude who I didn't know, well, damn it, y'all need to get Trump to denounce the goddamn Klan. You got all types of white supremacist groups not only following Trump, but Trump retweets some of these people. You got Trump who's retweeting some of these white supremacists. He ain't denounced none of them. I don't know these people. I didn't retweet them. I don't know them. I don't know what their ideology is. I got thousands of people who follow me, so I don't know these people. But Trump actually retweeted people that are known white supremacists. What's Anonymous talking about? Yeah, the Klan has openly backed Trump. David Duke has openly backed Trump. And Trump acted like he didn't know who David Duke was. Wasn't that the case? Trump acted like he didn't even know who David Duke was. So shit, y'all got a lot of denouncing to do before y'all talk to me about denouncing somebody. And we don't even know all the facts. I don't even know all the facts with this situation. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? This is Eric from Jersey.
Eric from Jersey. How you doing, sir?
Good, good. Look, I just wanted to give a shout out to you, man, because a lot of times when the heat gets turned up, you see a lot of these celebrities and these people in the public eye, like, they back down from what they saying. So
yeah.
For you to still stand on your word in the midst of all of this, man, we got a lot of respect for that, bro.
Yeah, I didn't say shit wrong. I didn't say a goddamn thing wrong. What? I want to uphold the Constitution? That's all I'm talking about.
And the thing is, like you see people like Kevin Gates, and you see some of these other celebrities. It's like they always turn it back.
Hello? Yeah, my man. He. Hello?
A lot of these people will do that, man. Especially when you see these butthurt white supremacists talk to you on Twitter and all of that. And keep staying
yeah.
to support you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the call, brother. Your phone is real janky, brother. The Illuminati got your phone, brother. Yeah, man, but you know, shit. We're supposed to be governed by the Constitution, and that's all I talk about. I talk about all of the stuff that happens within the context of the Constitution. So I'm like, are we governed by are we going to abide by the Constitution? What about the constitutional rights of all of these people who are getting slaughtered? Because I keep seeing that the Constitution keeps being trumped by white supremacy, by the I'm white and I say so law. But we're supposed to be governed by the Constitution. We're always told that we didn't see what we saw. We saw Alton Sterling get his arms pinned down and shot. But according to the racists, they say, well, he was fighting and reaching for a gun, which you clearly don't see that. They said the same thing about Tamir Rice, that he was reaching for a gun when that little boy got shot. He wasn't. Reaching for a gun for what? He had a toy gun. What was he reaching for a toy gun for? They tried to lie and say that Philando up in Minnesota was reaching for a gun. For what? What's a cafeteria worker with no criminal record reaching for his gun for? So that's that we're white and we say so. If that's trumping the Constitution, then we have a problem. You can't thump the Constitution when it's convenient and then throw it away when it's convenient too. Yeah, I did hear about all the money that's been moved to black banks, and I support that 100%. I'm opening up some accounts in some of these banks tomorrow. Yeah, but shit, if I said something wrong, I would like for anybody to point to anything I said that was incorrect. I would like for anybody to point to anything. Because I don't delete my tweets. So you find my tweets and see what I've said that was incorrect or outside of the boundaries of the Constitution, because that's all I'm talking about. What can we do? What should the powers that be do to uphold the Constitution when it comes to people who are classified as black? Because when it comes to people who are classified as black, all of a sudden the Constitution is very arbitrary. You can implement it or not implement it when it's convenient for the people who want to practice systematic racism. So that's what we got to have that conversation. I'm not ashamed of that. We need to have that conversation. Let's see who we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, man? It's Jay out of Denver.
Jay out of Denver. How you doing, fam?
I'm pretty good, man. How about yourself?
I'm good. What's on your mind, man?
Let me turn this radio down real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, first of all, I've been following you for a couple years, and I really appreciate your work and everything like that.
Yes, sir.
I've tried to call in before, but it's always hard to get through.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, the thing that's just really sort of infuriates me, and I think the thing that's kind of starting to set off some of these brothers around the country, when you look at the media coverage that's taking place when these incidents occur, there's always, from the top down, from the White House all the way down, there's always this outpouring of empathy and concern for the cops and their families, things like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when these brothers are murdered on video, you have plain visual evidence of people's rights being violated, things like that. And, you never hear these suspected white supremacists. You never hear the news media. You never hear the politicians. You never hear them expressing that same level of concern for the families, the same level of outrage, the same level of, expectation of
Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Y'all know my patience is short. All that. This brother trying to. No. Y'all got to have your thoughts together. I can't sit through you trying to fight through your thoughts. I got you, brother. I got your point. I had to cut you off though, brother. Man, y'all got to get to the point, man. Y'all know I can't sit through all that now. I feel you, but y'all know I can't. You can't smoke nothing before you call up. And brother's trying to think of big words. You can't just go through the perplexities of the constitutionalities of the restorations of the duplicitousness of the gratitudinalized. No, brother, don't no. Okay, brother. I got you, brother. You put the blunt down before you call up. What's up, Bartholomew? What's up, man? Oh, yeah, Sheriff Clark. I can't watch him. He got the tap shoes laced on tight. Well, he got the tap shoes laced on real tight. Now tonight's gonna be a short show because my show Power is coming on tonight, so I gotta watch Power. I've been waiting on that show to come on for the longest. So I gotta watch Power. That's my joint. But also there's a guy, his name, who tweeted earlier, who tried to implement me and tie me in with the shooter down in Baton Rouge, the alleged shooter. This guy named, let me give y'all his name. What was this guy's name? Andrew H. Scott. Now, Andrew H. Scott, he's the mayor of this small town in Kentucky called Coal Run Village. Now, he tried to jump on Twitter talking about, yeah, the killer followed you, so you need to be quiet. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. So you got these government officials stepping in with the bullshit. And this is a mayor of a little town in Kentucky. It's called Coal Run Village. I don't know where in Kentucky it is. It's a little small town, I think. It's a little small spot. So somebody says a little hick town. Yeah, it sounds like one of those towns that still got sundown town signs. They don't let black folks in there after 6. What is this? I got a TV. Hold on. Hold on, that's my cousin. Hold on. Man. Let me see who this is. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Luke from Oakland.
What's your name?
And Luke from Oakland, and I just wanted to say, first of all, that all of us need to keep our heads up through all this bullshit. Be strong in front of your kids. Be strong for your family. And then the actual point that I wanted to make was that, these police, they don't actually swear to uphold the Constitution. I was looking it up online at this chief of police website, and their first, honor, the first thing that they actually swear to is their badge, right? And so it's a mindset that we need to look at, that we need to get them to change their mindset. Because the first thing that they swear to is their blue wall, and no one's even looking at that.
But
so I just wanted to.
But who protects the Constitution if not the police? Because
I'll point you. I'll send you a Twitter and point you to the website that I'm looking at. It's like some chief of police website, but they swear to protect the people, but they don't at any time actually say the Constitution. And you know how these devils are. They're gonna, if you try to hold them to the words, they're gonna be like, what words, right?
No, I've actually seen the police oath, and from what I've seen is that they do mention the Constitution. They pledged and swear to uphold the Constitution. From what I've seen, so
some departments may stray, from here to there or whatever. But from what I'm looking at, they word it funny. They say that they want to protect the badge first, right? And that, to me, that just sounds like blue wall. You know what I mean?
No, because I think you're reinterpreting it. But from what I understand, they do uphold the Constitution, and I think they actually say the word, because somebody has to uphold the Constitution. Who? Somebody.
Absolutely. No,
right.
You and I are not in disagreement on that.
Right.
I'm just saying that in their mindset, they're there to protect their system first.
I don't care about their mindset. That's why what's on paper, what
right.
They are paid to do, what their duty is, according to the Constitution, according to the law. I don't give a damn what their mindset.
I'll send you the link, and then and let's chop it up on that.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, from what I understand, no, they do have to uphold the Constitution, and I think they do make that pledge. They're supposed to hold up the Constitution. Yeah. And when I ask them a question, I'm like, okay, who's supposed to uphold the Constitution then? I totally agree, man. I totally agree. You sound like one of these Lenny Kravitz niggas who listen to Hootie and the Blowfish around his white friends. Yeah, see, you sound like a black dude. He just sounds kind of corny. But see, when dudes can't give you a straight answer, so you got to question it. But hey, man, who upholds the Constitution? I feel you, bro. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me, bro. Don't give me the don't tase me, bro shit. You dig? What is this? What are people texting me? Hold on 1 second, everybody. Yeah, you gotta. Somebody has to uphold the Constitution. You said, Heathen says the Constitution does not apply to black people, but we are punished by the Constitution. The laws of the land, those laws are used to punish us. So we can't play both sides of the fence. So if the laws aren't for us, we shouldn't be punished by those laws. See, this is a conversation that black people need to be having. Because this shit where we're just getting executed at the arbitrary discretion of anybody classified as white. Because not just people acting as race soldiers, pretending to be police. Because then you have the George Zimmermans out here who's classified as white, and he's not a police officer. So that's why I never look at it as a police issue. That's why I always say this is not a police issue. I've always said, see, the media, they framed all of this into a us versus the police thing. This has nothing to do with the police. I've always said it. Police aren't the problem. Ain't no bad police, because if you're doing the right thing, there's not a problem. If you're doing police work, if you're doing the oath and the pledges of what police are supposed to do, there's nothing wrong with being a police officer. Now, if you're executing people and then taking your damn camera off and then lying about what happened and hiding the footage, then you're not a cop. There's nothing in the police manual that says do that. That's not police work. That's the person pretending to be a police officer. Those are people who have infiltrated law enforcement, and that's the problem. That's what I have a problem with. The people who have infiltrated law enforcement, according to the FBI. The FBI, who people keep saying they're going to turn my name into, I keep quoting them. They said that you have white supremacists who have infiltrated law enforcement, and I believe them. What's up? I'm still jet lagged too. I just got in the other day from traveling, so I'm still jet lagged. What's up, man? Who's this?
Hey, how you doing? This is Scott from Jersey. I'm sorry, I just tuned in to your show, so I apologize if I'm talking about something you already covered. I'm talking about the the guy from the shooter in Baton Rouge, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was listening to some of his stuff, and right off the bat, like, I knew from, like, his show, I knew that, like, he listened to you just because he tried doing, like, a podcast and he didn't sound like your style. So I know he peeped game from you or whatever. And, I mean, to me, I think the dude is intelligent. He's very articulate and he's very collected with his thoughts. And I do think that, at least to me, I think he's a martyr for what he believed in. Well,
I won't say that because he killed other black folks too. So that's some shit that I can't really co-sign. I don't want nobody killed, but especially the brother with a new baby. So I can't co-sign that. You dig?
Oh, I see. I didn't look into that actually.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, that I can't co-sign. But thank you for the call, brother. Thank you. All right. Yeah, this nigga sound like he's eating a bag of Funyuns and all that stuff. Let's see who else we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
Yo, Tariq. This is Corey from Charlotte.
Hey, man. How you doing, fam?
I'm doing good. I just want to get your opinion on a couple of things. I want to say I listened to your podcast a few shows ago.
Yeah.
When you were talking about what happened in Charleston.
Yeah.
And somebody asked you about how you thought about Charlotte, and you said Charlotte had a racism that was kind of backwards to you, like you've never seen before, but you didn't elaborate. Now, I live here now, but I'm not from here. And what I realized is that how they do their racism, at least in my opinion, they'd like to pass little laws under people's noses. Like the governor right now, he just passed a law that takes effect in October that the public no longer has access to police body cam footage or the dashboard.
Absolutely.
So if a cop was to kill me, only, like, my mother couldn't get the footage. The only people that would have it is the cop who was in it, the police department,
which defeats the whole purpose. So that the only
camera.
Right, the only reason for that is for them to kill black people with impunity. That's the only reason they would have that law. And again, when I went to Charlotte years ago, I said, hey, there's some hardcore racism here, because we went to a mall there, and this was years before all this stuff happened. And they tried to hit us with the dress code thing. They were like, well, y'all can't come in because one of my entourage, he had a white T-shirt on. And they were like, well, y'all can't come in here with the white T-shirt. Then I looked in there and I seen a bunch of white people with white T-shirts. I said, oh, okay. Y'all using the dress code racism where you hide your racism behind clothes. But it's really the same old racism. So, yeah, I was already up on them. But, it is what it is. Thank you for the call, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, y'all need to get that governor out of office out there for even passing something like that. You dig? Let's see who we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
Yo, what up, Flex? This is B from the Twin Cities.
Hey, man. How you doing, fam?
Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I got to get out there to Minneapolis, man. I really got to get out there. What's on your mind, man?
I'm just calling in just to thank you for everything you're doing. Positive work you're doing with the Hidden Colors. I went and checked that out a couple weeks ago.
Yes, indeed.
When it was up here in Minneapolis, me and my brother. So
yes, indeed.
So I just called to say thanks, man. And just to bring the point about the couple of shootings, the one that happened up here, I was listening to KMOJ earlier this morning, radio station, local radio station. You were on there about a month ago.
Okay, I remember.
And Keith Ellison was on there speaking today. And he was just going in about a couple of aspects of the shooting. One point he brought up, which I think was real key, is that he wasn't surprised that this eventually happened with what's name getting pulled over 52 times previously.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a point that no one else brings up. So it's like if you pull somebody over 52 times, something's bound to happen eventually. So.
Yeah, but what they're doing, they keep bringing up his driving record as a way to low-key criminalize him because Philando did not have a jail record. He wasn't a criminal. This dude was as straight and narrow as he could be. The dude worked as a damn cafeteria worker. You can't be a criminal working around no damn kids. But they have to try to tie him into some kind of crime in order to justify executing him and violating the Constitution. So they're just throwing a bunch of lies and they're trying to throw all the shit on the wall to see if it could stick. And it's not sticking. And we got to keep thumping that Constitution on him. But thank you for the call, brother.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But you know, man, we gotta keep our eyes open, and watch how people try to associate, because this is just not me. That's why I'm careful about who I follow, and I'm careful about the things I co-sign from certain people, because a lot of times people they'll hit me up and they want me to advertise something, or they want me to give them a shout out on something, or they want me to follow them. And that's another thing. I'm very particular about the people I follow. Because see, the Twitter races, they're saying that me and the Gavin dude, we follow each other. We don't follow each other. He follows me. I don't know who he is. But they'll try to associate you with people, and you don't know what people's get down is. That's why the people I rock with, people who I know for real, I kind of screen people to see what their get down is. You dig? What's up, O? Got Ola in the house. Shout out to Ola. Yes, indeed. But y'all definitely go get your tickets to join me next week in Milwaukee and in Chicago. What's up, Ola? We're going to drive to, I think, Milwaukee, because Milwaukee is only an hour and a half drive from Chicago. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to drive up there. Go get your tickets to join me on the Mora Summer Lecture Tour at TariqLive.com. That's TariqLive.com. TariqLive.com. That's where you can get tickets to join me on the Morus Lecture Tour. Man, we tried our damnedest to get a venue in D.C. I don't know what it is, man, because D.C., I got a real big audience out there. And we go through hell trying to get a big-size venue out there. I'm still going to try to make it happen eventually. After I do this summer tour, my last date is going to be August 6th, and I'm going to take a break for a few months. I've been turning down a lot of lectures. A lot of people want me to do lectures in like August and September and October. I'm shutting it down for a few months because me and P Nizzle, the baby is coming in September. So we got the baby coming in September, so I gotta kind of chill out for that. I gotta chill out for that. Because last time when we had Asir, I think I had a bunch of lectures right after Asir was born. And, I kind of want to be home with the children. You dig? I did a lecture in Detroit, last year? I might do another one soon, but I keep people posted. Again, I'm taking a break after the beginning of August. And I'm going to really be focused on the Morus app for August. I'm going to be focused on the release of that. Yeah, I'm going to be focused on that. Shout out to Dr. Natiri. She came out to my lecture out there in Boston. Her and her husband came through. Love Dr. Natiri. She was in Hidden Colors 4. But yeah, this is why we're hitting all these cities real hard this July. Like next week, I'm just getting a lot of cities off, just knocking them out real fast. Back to back, See, I can't have Peanut going to labor by herself. Real talk. Yeah, I do got to go back to the Bay too. I had a great time in the Bay. The Bay showed a lot of love, man. The Bay showed a lot of love. Yeah, I did a little town hall meeting in Baltimore, but I got to do an official lecture out there in Baltimore. Yeah, I got to do something official out there in B-more. Let me see who's on the phone. What's up? Who's calling?
How you doing, Tariq? This is Jimmy J. Smooth out of Houston, Texas. Fifth Ward representing, brother.
Hey, brother Jimmy J. How you doing, J. Smooth?
Man, I'm doing great. I just wanted to remind black people, not only learn how to use martial arts, but learn how to use a gun also. And to get on martial arts, people need to understand pressure points, joint manipulations, and how to use their guards up, put their guards up at all times. Kind of like how boxers doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't have your guard down as you fighting. You know what I'm saying? Have both of them jumps up. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a martial arts school, make sure you look at the posture and everything of that nature. But I don't want to hold you up too long. I just wanted to throw my thoughts out there. You have a blessed day, brother.
Thank you so much, Jimmy J. That is Jimmy J. Smooth out there in Houston, giving y'all some martial art tips. Shout out to Jimmy J. He sounds like the Houston Bruce Lee out there giving up some martial arts tips. My man. My man. Let's see who else we got on the phone. What's up? Who's calling? Yo.
Yo, hey, Tariq.
Yo, I hate when people act like they call up and then when I answer the phone, they act shocked that I answered the phone. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, Flex? I met you in Boston, man. Thanks a million for coming up.
And I
and also mentioned a book for you, The Hidden History of Massachusetts.
I remember you mentioning that. I was talking to some of the brothers, some of my security, and they were telling me about the book, and I want to find that book. I definitely want to look for it. I'm going to find it tonight when I get off the show, by the way.
Yeah, the author is Tingba Apida.
Okay, cool.
All right. The other thing I wanted to tell you, you remember a lecturer called Edward Scobie?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. I'm from where he's from, actually. I was raised up in that little island, Dominica, for a good while of my life, actually.
Okay, cool. All right, man. Well, thank you for the call, brother. All right, brothers giving shout-outs, and okay. All right. All right, if you say so. Let's see who else we got here. What's up? Who's calling?
What's up, Tariq? It's Alante from Inglewood.
Man, what's up, Alante? How you doing, fam?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I just have to speak on, man, what's going on with this media, man. I think they really tripping out. Like, well, I called when the Mike Brown verdict came down.
Yeah.
And, they really thought that things were just going to go this smooth. Like, and there's been so many cases leading up to this point. So it's just like, man, like, how much more do you think people going to just just going to take these hits sitting down? That's not going to happen, man. So I just want to let my people know, get ready for whatever. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's just sugar freak for you right there.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Thanks for the call, fam. That's my man from Inglewood. Man. All right, here we go. What's going on? Who's calling?
Yeah, how you doing? This Terrence.
How you doing, Terrence?
What's going on, Tariq? Yo, pretty much what I want to tell you is I caught like one of your old episodes, man, and it's hilarious, man. Like you a funny dude.
What episode you call into?
This is like way back in your Mac lessons days. Pretty much you said like a white girl had threw her baby in the garbage or something like that, and then you had the song "A Baby" playing. I couldn't stop laughing, man. This was years ago. That was years ago. And another thing, Tariq.
What episode was that? Because I be doing shit I don't remember.
Tariq, man, you said that she was dealing with this white family. The girl was white and the brother was white. And you said for her to throw the baby in the garbage, she had to be dealing with a black man. And then you had the baby in the garbage can. You said this was the baby was saying, "Mama!" screaming and shit. And then You had the song playing "Hey Baby." That shit was too funny,
Man, what episode was that? I gotta go back and listen to that shit. Find that,
that
y'all.
had to be around '07, like '07.
Please find that episode. Some of the shit people be telling me I done said and I done forgot.
Tariq, you don't understand. And another question. Like, I've been trying to find this episode. You said, like, and you broke it down to a science that I've never heard nobody say that. Like, you said, watch out for women that's always talking about religion because they're looking for forgiveness. Like, they're going to do some shit to you eventually.
Yeah.
You were saying something like that. And now, if you could explain that again. All right, Tariq, thank you.
Thanks for the call. But yeah, again, some of that's probably from some of my old stuff, and I can't remember what I said. He said, y'all, remember, I've been podcasting for like 10 years, man. I've been podcasting for 10 years. So some of that stuff, y'all got to find that. Find out where I played the baby in the garbage and I played A Baby. Y'all got to find that, man. Sometimes I'll listen to some of the old stuff, like some of the old classic stuff, like the one where the dude, his homegirl was having sex in a car outside of his house with some dudes. Now that one you can't forget that one. That one you cannot forget. Oh yeah, the Ace Monkey stuff where I'm clowning Ace Monkey, that stuff you can't forget. But some of the stuff, you know, I just be kind of freestyling, just saying what's on my mind at the moment. So I'm like, I can't remember a thought that I had 10 years ago. You dig? What's up, CAE? What do you say about Mugabe, CAE? But I really want to know, say, the fight with the stuttering dude. Oh, yeah, that was fighting that dude, Rick. What episode was that? When I was talking about fighting the stuttering dude. Yeah, the one about the Jamaican trip. I wanted to animate that one. That one, some of these shows I got to animate. I got to go back and get them animated. I don't know what happened to Ace Monkey. I do not know what happened to him. What's up? Who's calling?
Hey, what's up, Flex? This is Arlen from D.C.
Arlen from D.C. How you doing, man?
All right, I'm good. I just wanted to ask you if you're familiar with a brother named Ron March out of Detroit.
What's his name?
Ron March.
That I don't know him. I don't know him. What about him? Who is he?
Oh, well, he's very thorough with the Constitution and the law and things like that. And I'm watching your Ustream now. You're always talking about, getting on, the Constitution tip and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very thorough with it. So I think you might want to look him up and dialogue with him.
Send me a link to the brother, man. My email is kflex4life@yahoo.com. Kflex4.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that. And also, hey, would you consider holding lectures in the church?
I like to stay away from the churches, because sometimes my language gets a little peppered. But, I try to stay away from the churches, you dig? Because I kind of get raw sometimes, but it is what it is. Thank you for the call, brother. Man. Anyway, man, I got to go upstairs, man. First, I got to bathe my sons. Get my sons bathed up and put to bed. Because my sons be terrorizing their mom. They terrorize their mother. And, yeah, more Russ. It's still coming. We're getting it together. We are getting it together. More Russ, we still got a few more weeks. We're looking at mid to late August for more Russ. That's what we're looking at. That's what my developers told me. Yeah, I heard about that with David Banner in Life. I'm going to talk about that when I get out to Cleveland, as a matter of fact. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here, y'all. Anyway, follow me on Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. If y'all want to see the racists trolling me right now on Twitter, because they're trolling heavy, follow me on Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. Let me put the link up in the room. And follow me on Instagram at Tariq Elite on Instagram. And also go get your tickets to join me live in Chicago, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Cleveland, Phoenix, go to TariqLive.com. TariqLive.com.